Thank you, everyone, for coming. It's a fantastic day here at the airport. I just had the pleasure of, being the first person off the flight, so that really is really special to me. I'm Chris Wood. I'm the airport manager. I went to Chicago last night and got to fly in this morning. They had an event for us in Chicago at the gate. There was a cake and a ribbon-cutting ceremony, and it was really nicely done, thanks to American Airlines. So today I'm just going to keep it brief. We have a few speakers. I want to first of all thank the Douglas Watson Band and the Kitchener-Waterloo Blues Fest for entertaining us today. And there's a few people I want to thank and who's really made this possible. Folks from American Airlines, I stood here in December and we talked about the announcement, but it's really was possible because of a few people, Sandy Kavanaugh being one of them. We've been talking back and forth for almost 3 years now, and it's finally come true. There's members of council here. Thank you very much for coming, and I think Chair Ken Sealing will introduce you. My staff, wow, this is a fantastic event. Thank you all for your hard work. And lead up, Sandra, Melissa, who just started with us last week. Fantastic to pull this off. Thanks for the media for coming. It's a great day. And Intervistas, our consultant who was instrumental in making this happen, is here today. Alex, I think you're around. I just saw you, yeah. Tenants, I see some tenants. James, thanks. Chamber of Commerce, Art, Ian, thank you very much. Whom I know I'm going to forget someone. Brett in the back. My wife is saying yes, thank you very much. It's been a long couple years. I'll be home more often now. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce the chair of the region of Waterloo, Mr. Ken Sealing, to come up and say a few words.
Well, thanks, Chris, and thanks to everybody from American, Brett and Dale. Thanks for coming back again. Some of you will remember, those who were here the last time we did this, there was supposed to be a small plane that didn't make it through customs, so I'm glad to see you brought a bigger one this time. I'm also glad that a number of members of the Regional Council have come out. We had a great turnout today. Councilor Jim Weidman, who's the chair, Tom Galloway, where's right behind him, Gene Hallboom, Jeff Lawrence, Todd Cowan, the mayor where we're sitting in his municipality right now, Jane Brewer, Sean Strickland, and I'd also like to introduce Mike Murray, standing back there, the CAO, Jeff Schelling, who's done a lot of the legwork for this from our legal department, and also acknowledge Ian McLean from the Chamber, standing back there taking pictures. Welcome to all of you, and thank you for coming out. This is a real banner day for the airport. As part of our planning here in the region, we really wanted to make this more than just a commercial industrial airport. We wanted an airport that would serve the general public as well. And as part of serving the general public, we want to have regular airline service. And what we're seeing here today is the beginning of a great relationship with American, which will fly into the Chicago hub, which is going to add to the availability of flights out of here and the convenience. For those of you, most have checked in by now, but those of you who are here checking in here arrived here probably in about 15 minutes. Going to have about a 15-minute check-in, sit in the lounge and get on the plane instead of driving an hour plus to Toronto, half an hour trying to find a parking place, 15 minutes getting your luggage in, standing in line for an hour to get your luggage through, and then doing the security check. When you compare the time and the convenience here, this is much, much better. We know that the people in this region and the surrounding the region will appreciate that. So I want to say thanks to members of the Regional Council for having faith in the airport, for continuing to invest in it, and thank you to the public for serving, for coming out for this service and for using it, and just make it, the more you use it, the more service we're going to get. Just remember that. So without further ado, I'd like to invite Dale to come forward, and welcome.
I'm in a position where it's being here last December 13th. It was a lot of fun being here. It was a lot of fun being here and being with you all. And it's different when you announce a service, but when it finally happens and comes full circle, that's a great day. So the Eagle has landed, and thank you. There's a lot of folks that are involved in these kind of efforts, and I just want to take a minute and introduce some of our team that's here that have worked so hard with Brett. Well, I want you to come a little forward. I want everybody to see Brett. Brett has worked so hard on this event. Matter of fact, come up here, Brett, with me. Takes a lot of hard work, and Brett has put a lot of hard work into the market and making this happen. And also we have Sandy Cavanaugh. Sandy, right here. She's our Eagle Sales. Will Livesley. Will is somewhere in the house. Will, can you come forward? Here's Will. John Falvo. Where's John? John, come on up forward, John. And Maria Castellon. Maria, come forward, please. Thank you. You know, it really makes a team effort to make things like this happen, and we are so convinced that with the 800 businesses you have here and the great leisure travel opportunities that's going to happen, and with all the connect opportunities through Chicago, one of our major hubs to international and domestic destinations, this is going to be a great success. We were happy when we announced it, and we're even more so happy now, and I still see the excitement in you all, and thank you so very much for allowing us to be part of your community. We appreciate it, and hey, we're going to be here, and thank you so very much. Appreciate it.